All right, and you are watching our new podcast that is still unnamed yet. We're thinking of Red Strawberry. What do you guys think?
Sounds pretty wrecking.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys can hear us okay. We're watching
Wally.
Wally at school. Or don't worry, we're not like first graders. But yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me set this straight. We are in early college program. We're watching Wally. Yeah.
It's good.
Because we're so smart.
Yeah.
We can understand them.
Yeah.
So right now we're all doing a little podcast on my MacBook Pro because it's so pro. So let's get started. We have some things to talk about, don't we, fellows?
Sure.
I believe we do. Yeah.
Well, first topic today, guys. Well, first of all, let's just start out with our names first. I'm Nick. To my left is
Jeremy, swag on full blast, Kirk.
and and to my front,
Just Jonathan.
Jonathan,
just
bend over
Jonathan.
more.
Yeah, no, that's that's not what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so we have, let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6 topics today. And how do you think we should do this? Think we should tell them all the topics or just go?
Nah, just go.
We just go with it. All right,
Just go
so
with.
since this is a video game channel, we're going to go ahead and start with the first topic today being related to video games. So in the comment section below, tell us what your best video game is ever. And so we're going to talk about our favorite video game today, starting with you, Mr. Jeremy Full Blast On. Swag on.
Swag on full blast.
Swag on full blast,
Yeah.
Kirk.
Honestly, I'm not a big gamer, but
Get out of here.
I'm really big into Madden, and the first copy I got was Madden 2002 with Dante Culpepper on the cover, and I dominated that game, and it was awesome. I was really good at it. I'm still really good. I can kick anybody's butt in Madden.
Can you go out on a real field and bust some butt?
I have never tried that, but I haven't lost a game probably since the 4th grade, and that's against people I've played, but.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I was the dog back in the day.
Yeah.
4th grade. I beat everyone, and then this
Yeah.
guy with Tourette's beat me. 1999 Madden, something like that.
And you lost to a guy with Tourette's.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
that's kind of bad.
What kind of Tourette's did he have? Did he have the kind where he twitched, or the kind where he would,
He would hit
be
himself.
sitting there and be like, "Boss, you lost to a guy who hit himself."
Yeah.
You should try
He
it.
was-
It
he
clears
was-
the mind.
He was intelligent though. I gotta say, my favorite
Really?
video. Ow!
Can you
Crap.
keep clear now?
Okay, that deserves nothing. I don't want to hit you, Jonathan. You might kill me. So,
I might.
Probably pull out a lightsaber.
Nick, my name's Nick. My favorite video game that I have ever played that comes to mind. It's a toss-up between two games. I say Assassin's Creed in general and Fallout 3, excluding New Vegas, because in my opinion, number 3, Fallout 3 was the best, and New Vegas sucked because there was this major glitch that made everyone in the game try to kill me, and
Maybe they all
sucked.
just really didn't like you.
Yeah, they're like that Nick Doyle guy. Let's kill that bastard. He's not cool.
They
don't
liked
like
me
Nick
though,
Doyle.
because it was just really gay. Because you'd have all these factions, and they would go and you could be friends with them, or they could hate you. And the ones that were friends with me, they decided to gang up with the ones that hated me, and they would come after me and kill me no matter where I went, no matter where I fast traveled, no matter how many saves I went back. They came after me. It was like the game was against me, and it didn't want me to complete it. I was at the very end. Mom just texted me. Yes, Mom, I found my charger for my MacBook Pro. Also, guys, if you're watching this, I'm also going to be doing my daily dose for today. It's going to be a double daily dose.
Double dose.
That's just in parentheses
Gonna
right there.
Gonna get really stoned off video game news.
It's going to be overdose because it's double
Overdose,
dose. Double
exactly.
daily dose.
Because one daily dose is like
Too much
the
by
max
itself.
already.
Yeah. So, yeah, what's your best video game ever, Jonathan?
As far as video games go, I'm old school. Not like super old school, like Atari, but I like the N64 games.
I'll say we're about 18 years old. So,
Yeah. I mean, that was. I grew up
N64
on,
is
I
about
grew
your
up on
time.
the 64, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think to this day, really, GoldenEye. The
GoldenEye.
best video game I ever played.
That's a good bet.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's
bet.
Classic.
Because it's like one of the first best FPSs ever.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, this is getting a little stale. Let's move on. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking we should I'm gonna put like a little bit of classical music in the background. Some
Some Mozart.
some Cantina Star Wars music, Mozart.
Okay.
I don't know, anything,
Yeah.
something like that.
Well,
Something
Star
a little
Wars
jazzy.
always makes everything epic. So it's
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll get this going here. Okay, this is something I was talking about on Facebook last night. What is your biggest pet peeve, Jeremy? Slag on blast, all the way to the sky.
You will.
Kirk.
You will get it before
Someday.
this pod. Yeah, before we're doing.
Before we're done here, I'll get it.
All right.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
When you go to the grocery store, people get carts full of crap. They get in line, they get it all checked out, and you're standing behind them, of course.
Right.
They get everything checked out and scanned, and they realize they don't have enough money to pay for all
Oh my
the stuff.
gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Speaking
going
of
to talk
that-
about coupons.
Speaking of that, you
Coupons suck.
guys ever been
It's
to a
even
store
worse.
where someone's like credit card or their check gets declined?
Yeah.
Right?
That
like
happened to
that's
me.
embarrassing to you, right?
It
Like,
is.
You would feel embarrassed for yourself if your credit card got declined, right?
Yeah.
So me and my sister, we were out and we're at this clothing store. I'm not gonna say which one, but there's these three people, right? And they did not look like they were together, like completely, like they could have been friends, but they didn't look like it.
Probably
They walk
Walmart.
in the store, they get like $500 worth of stuff, right? They put it on the thing, and they write a check, right? And the check doesn't clear, right? And so if that was me, the check didn't clear, I'd be embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
And like there was three people. One of them was like, "Oh well, that didn't work," and walked away. The other two were like, and then another person left with him, and they like separated like immediately, just like went in completely opposite directions. And then the final lady was like, "Well, I still want that perfume." So it was like $5. So she gave him $5 in cash, and I had to pay like 70 cents on her credit card.
Oh my gosh.
It was really retarded. Like there's no way that, like that was totally a fake check, and they knew it. Which is the worst part. Like they knew it was fake, and they're like, "Well, it didn't work."
Tough times come for tough measures.
I guess so.
That
For people.
works. And I'll be honest, I've done similar crap before. This probably annoyed some guy, but one time me and my friend went to Kroger's. We were having like a jam session or something, but we needed to gear up with food, so we got $27 worth of junk food, which, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot of pizza rolls, chips, and energy drinks. And we paid it all in change.
Nice.
That's
So we
cool.
sat there for 20 minutes paying for that in change, and some Indian guy was standing behind us for about 18 of those minutes, and all he had was one flat of water, and he didn't change lines.
Here's
Why
something.
didn't you just put it in like?
Speaking of,
Coinstar
okay, if we're gonna
machine?
talk about grocery stores and Walmart here, something that pissed me off really bad. I came in to go get an iTunes card or something like that, like a gift card, and I was like, okay, so I got my gift card. I see some gum in the aisle where you go check out. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I want some gum too. So I get the gum, and supposedly only had my mom said she only has enough money in the checking account or whatnot for the $50 like card or whatever. So whenever I went to go and purchase it, I gave her the card and I also gave her the gum. The lady at the checkout stand, and whenever she was telling me, all right, she goes, swipe your card. So I swiped my card, and it says invalid, something invalid, and I was like, oh my god, you got to be kidding me. And then she says, why don't you just put the gum back? And I'm like, oh, okay. I put the gum back, and the machine works again. It was so freaking retarded. I told my mom this. She was like, what are you talking about, honey? I'm like, she said
You
that the
told
gum
her.
was too much. And she goes, no, I have a lot of money. That just computer's screwed up probably. I'm like, oh my god.
I could put you
I
in
could have
gum
been
right now.
chewing some new 5 gum here, so.
You know what
Incredible.
else gets on my nerves?
Huh.
No, I think it's my turn.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Definitely my turn.
Wait, actually, I didn't say my biggest pet peeve. I just said
Okay.
a story.
Nick,
Alright.
Nick.
Exactly. Give me some. Get on my level.
Get off his dick.
My biggest pet peeve is whenever someone asks me, "What would you like for drink?" Just like that. It pisses the crap out of me. It's
It
like
pisses the crap. Those are two different things.
at one time, dude.
It
Literally,
at one that
imagine that.
physically impossible. That's how mad it makes them. It
That
makes
would
him
just-
shoot waste out of all the orifices in his body. Do not screw up this guy's order.
That's disgusting.
That
I
is
can't even.
okay. I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm just saying. Whenever someone asks me that question, "What would you like for drink?" It's like they don't know how to speak proper grammar English. It's like, "What would you like to drink?"
I don't think
Speaking of proper grammar English,
English.
that's probably bad grammar.
Yeah.
But my biggest pet peeve are black people who cannot speak.
What?
They can't speak
You're about
correctly
to
to save
offend
their
some
life.
people.
No, I'm telling
About
you.
to
Look,
Davies behind you.
if you're listening to this podcast and you have bad grammar, I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, like if you're Asian. If you cannot speak English correctly and you're in America, screw you.
Wow.
You're an idiot. Okay, you go to school, then you learned how to speak correctly. Use it, right? There's no reason to speak like an idiot if you're not an idiot.
We
If you are an
obviously-
idiot, well, that's fine. You're an idiot. But if you aren't, speak like a normal person instead of like a retard.
I'll be honest, I kind of fit into that sometimes. I kind of talk like an idiot.
No, you're fine.
I
All
think
right,
I
I'm
think
good.
we found
Talking about,
our
like-
devil's
Like
advocate.
people who
Who talk?
can't.
Hold on,
People who
I'll do an impression. Man,
His
let me
impression.
tell you what. Like that.
I be doing this and I be doing that and all my homies. And
That sounds
that's
like a
stupid.
rap song.
That is stupid. If you talk like that, stop it.
It's like a rap
It's
song,
retarded.
dude. I be doing this. I be doing that.
You cannot
totally a rap
be
song.
doing
I
anything.
be doing
You are
this.
doing something. I am doing something. I will do something.
Maybe that's
You
their
can't
cul-
just
that's their
be
culture.
every single time.
That's their
No,
culture.
No matter
Yeah.
what. No matter what they say, be.
That's true.
Hardly ever is it supposed to be the word be. Anyway, that's my biggest pet peeve.
All right. Next topic.
All
And
right.
don't make comments on
Okay,
this
so
like that
same-
either.
So you know what else makes me mad? People saying the world's gonna end, and we're still here.
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of, that's our next topic, dude.
Yeah, I know. That was a good segue.
That sure was. That was
Yeah.
a nice transition.
It was.
That was a nice transition from heart to lungs right there. The
Yeah.
blood flow.
So this Saturday was supposed to be the end of the world
Rapture.
again.
Actually, it was supposed to be like 200 million people get like raptured or whatever the hell that means, and
Saved.
saved, and then like in October the world ends. So now he's saying that the world's that the rapture is going to come in October, and the world's going to end later on,
Sweet.
and people still believe him.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Because I mean, I was I was in Texas City while this was going on, seeing a concert, and I was half expecting those refineries to blow up at 8 o'clock. And I'm gonna be honest. A little part of me was a little bummed that it didn't. I was kind of like clenching up and getting prepared, and was gonna kind of use my friend's body as a shield. But yeah, nothing happened. I was a little bummed. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might have been really stoked that the world didn't end on Saturday, but
I honestly didn't know about
Okay.
it until like 3 days before. I'm like,
neither
oh,
did
really?
I. I didn't know about it until the day before. I was like, huh, the world's gonna end tomorrow.
No, there's like billboards all on like 290 and.
I thought that.
I've
This is
seen
what I
any of
think.
them.
Do you think this will be a positive aspect for people or negative? Do you think that people are going to be more vamped up for 2012, that they're going to take their life or spend all their money and go crazy and
I
buy
think
a
that
yacht?
all the people who like
Or do you think that the positive aspect is that we learned something from this?
That people who
That
say the world's
people-
gonna end are
yeah.
full of crap.
Yes.
There we go.
I think probably
I believe it
second
will.
one.
I believe there has to be real concrete evidence that there will. Like the core is heating up or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to where there's
Here's the thing.
But
real
the sun's
evidence.
getting too big.
Millions of
Yeah.
people sold all their possessions and belongings and gave their money to this guy.
Yeah, dude, he's running off with their money right now.
And no, they found him. He went to Hawaii.
Wow. Well,
That was a really good scheme.
He's
he was dumb enough to make a lot of people be dumber than him. Forget that. I didn't even mean to say that. I say lots of stupid stuff.
But no, that's actually a good way of putting it. He's dumb enough to bring down society, and it's pretty good. Like that's not. I mean, if you're gonna be dumb, you might as well be extraordinarily dumb, and that's extraordinarily.
But think
dumb.
about this though. Think about
not to be dude is be slightly smarter
about
than
the-
all the dumb people.
the timing of
Yeah.
all this. Like, I'm just saying, it was a great time for him to start this because people are broken down right now. Gas prices are up. People are
Yeah.
coming out of recession. People have lost all their money already. And who are they going to look towards? They have no one to help them. The government's away from them and stuff like that. And they see this guy who's like, redemption is here. You know, salvation is here. You know,
Yeah, I
give
never-
yourself to Jesus.
My opinion, they were stupid as hell to believe him.
If y'all didn't hear that, Day said that they're stupid as hell for believing that,
Yeah,
and that's probably the best way to sum it up.
probably best.
They should know that nobody's on the knows that. So they're
Exactly.
dumb as hell. They should have got ripped off. If they
Yeah,
believed
Jesus
it.
doesn't even know whenever.
I'm pretty sure Jesus knows.
That's what it
But-
says in the
but-
Bible.
No, he didn't know. Yeah, I don't know, but he said he didn't know then. But I mean, then he,
He-
went to
he might
heaven,
know
so
now.
he might have
That's true.
known now.
2,000 years is a lot of time to gain knowledge, So
Okay. Well, I see this going into more religion things, so let's move on here.
yeah,